cinnamon or cherries and wine. Lana Del Rey.
In the world of social media, some other people think, besides us, that they're the main characters, and they are, in fact, wrong.
Because it's us.
It is us, and you know it, and we know it.
Just bend the knee.
So there's a Reddit page called The Main Character, and basically this whole page is dedicated to either TikToks or videos of people doing things with like very little self-awareness that they're not the only person in the world.
Oh, I love that. So like a small indie movie, you know, girl who thinks you're obsessed with her, orders a coffee.
Yes.
I love it. Honestly, lack of self-awareness has given so much to this channel. We owe our lives to the main characters of the world, 8 inches and thick.
How about 8 inches and thick?
Let's go.
Let's do it.
I need a coffee that tastes like Lana Del Rey. Maybe with cinnamon or cherries and wine. Lana Del Rey.
Yeah, we know we want to do it, but we're not hoping.
You can make something like Lana.
I can make
Yes. Which size do you have? Not grande, Lana Del Rey. Cinnamon in my tea. It's Lana Del Rey.
If you are ever in a moment in your life
I'm in
where
a lot
you
of those.
think singing is the appropriate way of doing anything, besides being in a concert setting, open mic, or karaoke bar, stop. No matter what it is, I promise you singing is only going to make it worse.
I really wanted the Starbucks worker to look him in the eyes and say, "We don't have flesh-flavored coffee." How do you know what Lana Del Rey tastes like? Have you taken a chunk out of her fucking bicep? Have you taken a full bite of Lana Del Rey and you can tell me what that tastes like? Maybe she does taste like cinnamon. Also, like, I'm not surprised that this is a Lana Del Rey fan. I mean, look, man, I've had my experience in 2010 Tumblr, okay? I have sucked off Lana Del Rey as much as any other fan out there, okay, on my blog titled Perfectly Flawed. I'm gonna let that ruminate for a little
I'm going to
bit.
let that breathe for a second.
Yeah,
before.
exactly. So I have grounds to say that this is cringe because I have been cringe before this.
Well, everyone has been cringe,
Yeah.
obviously. We all in our own videos have been cringe. At least though, in our cringe setting, we're in a closed environment where the embarrassment only comes like after we post something.
Yeah.
It's like not in the moment embarrassment.
And it's also not a dredge to a service worker
Yeah, it's
who's
not
already
impeding-
probably having a rough
It's
day.
not impeding on someone else's day. Like if we do something that's cringe, at least it's like you can click off the video.
We work at fucking Starbucks. Like, get a fucking venti chai and shut
Yeah.
the fuck up.
Okay, this one is taking a much darker turn. Woman has to brag about being able to walk to a man in a wheelchair.
Let me see you walk. Let me see you walk. Let me see you walk. Yeah. That's what I thought. That's what I thought.
You brought me in for that. You going straight to hell for that. You going straight to hell for that. Yo, goofy ass.
I'm sorry,
Oh my god.
What's the altercation?
I think this is like a club that she's
That would
being
make
kicked
sense.
out of. I don't know what the altercation was that caused this to happen, but I like the security guard steps in to be like, "You're going straight to hell for that. Straight to hell." And she's like, It's so
I'm sorry.
It's so
It's so
comically
fucked up.
It's so comically horrible. The worst thing you could say to someone in a wheelchair or
Right.
do. She's terrible. In conclusion, it's movie villain horrible to do
so
that to
not
someone.
really main character, but main antagonist.
She's like one of the stepsisters in like Cinderella level asshole.
You want to walk home in those glass slippers?
If you don't like me talking in the movie theater, go home.
I gotta prepare for the rage that I'm gonna feel on this one.
And just to start, talking in the movie theater is like a cardinal sin. Everyone knows when you're in the movies, shut the fuck
Just
up.
shut the fuck up. Or just go home. You can talk as much as
Yeah,
you
you
fucking
can't-
want to the spouse that probably hates watching movies with you.
I'm about to go to a movie, and it made me think, like, people say, oh, if you want to talk during a movie, you shouldn't go to the cinema.
Yes.
Lies.
No.
If you don't want to hear people talking during a movie, you shouldn't go to the cinema.
Nope.
Because, like,
I'm sorry. They literally post. You go anywhere, Regal, fucking
Yeah, there's
cinemas.
always a little trailer
There's
that's like,
this thing,
hey, shut up.
Shut the fuck up. You know what? No. If you want to test this theory, go do any of the things that you're talking about in a packed theater, and everyone in that theater
hate you.
will mob you.
You know how in road rage scenarios, people are worse because you kind of have the barrier of the car
Yeah.
protecting you. It's the same with movie theaters because you have the anonymity
Of darkness.
It's dark.
Yeah.
They can't see who's yelling at you. So if you're like in the middle and someone's like, hey, lady, shut the fuck up. People will say that knowing when the lights come on
Yeah.
after the movie, you have no idea who said that. But wait, let's hear her explanation.
Please, yeah, let's hear
What
her.
is her rationale for talking in the movie theater?
Yeah.
Isn't the whole thing about watching something with other people in the same room to like experience it together and laugh and scream and have full-on analyses about the characters like while you're watching?
Your first
had
2
it-
points were
Yeah,
okay.
because that is part of the movie going
I do love
experience.
that,
is you
especially
hear,
horror movies.
yeah, you hear
That's
gasps,
awesome.
you hear reactions, but no one wants your fucking analysis of the character
No.
midway through the movie.
Like, you're not a fucking film critic.
it's different here, like or laughing, because that adds to the experience.
That's different.
But it's different if you're in the theater and you're
Actually-
like, honestly, like, I don't believe this character would go in the house.
like, the thing is, you can watch a movie at home.
But even then, do
That's
it
fine.
after the movie.
Yeah.
Like, talk about your issues or what you think after the movie when it's an appropriate time when everyone is like digesting what they just saw. Don't do it midway through and ruin the experience.
If you want to sit in silence like a fucking stone, just go home. Like, and yeah, sorry, I'm that person. I am that person. Take me to fucking jail. I'm gonna be disrespectful every time because I will.
But you said it was disrespectful yourself. If you're like, I'm going to try to
Yeah.
change the environment around this, then you're just admitting that it's fucking disrespectful.
Yeah, you just said your way's the correct way, so people that disagree with that should go home. Yet you're like, I'm gonna be disrespectful and do it anyway.
I will say things. I will say things during the movie. I will say a lot of things during the movie.
You give that
Yeah,
vibe.
that's me. And
give
that's
that
just what it should be like. I
Nope.
feel like we should change the culture around going and see a movie.
No.
It should always be chitty chatty in the cinema.
No.
That's just my opinion.
You're
People
the
like this,
problem.
it won't matter what the comments say. It won't matter what you actually
She
get from
believes
posting
that.
this online. She's going to be the person to do that at every single fucking theater. Miss me with that shit, man.
Oh, this one?
Oh, yeah, I'm over 18.
It's like a family's birthday.
Okay.
It's like...
This kid is imprinting this.
It's
That
gotta
kid's
be
got to be 4. 5.
Yeah. She threw the birthday for herself.
Her titties are out.
Yeah, her tits are just
Her
out.
titties are out.
It's working on Minnie Mouse. Minnie Mouse is like...
Bounce that shit.
The thing that's also messed up, so not in front of just her daughter and stuff, but in front of
A
all these
million
kids.
other kids.
There's like a bunch of 4-year-olds
Like,
there.
look, I don't think there's anything wrong with popping your titties out
Yeah,
and
are
like,
you kidding?
throwing
Us?
throwing it back a little
Yeah,
bit, getting loose,
absolutely.
getting wild. I love that shit.
But a
like,
child's birthday party.
is not the place for
No.
that. Also, it seems a little unlikely that much crowd applause is actually.
Oh no,
like,
that's all added
genuine
in post. There's
diegetic
like
sound.
20 people there.
While like a recording of a Taylor Swift concert is just. I understand this subreddit now. Every one of these people just cannot fathom.
Giving attention to other people. That's why, you know, the guy was singing in the Starbucks, and this is why a woman decided to twerk and be basically naked in front of a bunch of children.
And this looks like a nice venue.
No,
like,
the
holy
thing is,
shit.
for like
They
a
went
4-year-old's
off.
birthday, this is insane. She probably would have remembered that birthday for the right reasons if you didn't do this. But she's going to tell a therapist about this in 10 years.
New fear
New
unlocked.
fear unlocked. This is
Personal
short and
space?
sweet. Imagine you're taking a shit and you look up and there's someone just running across the bathroom ceiling.
These influencers need to be stopped. People are running around with GoPros strapped to their chests, just dunking over toddler carriages,
Yeah.
hopping over like fucking shitter stalls.
This
Like,
is also super illegal to film someone
yeah,
in the
that's
bathroom.
very voyeuristic. Dude, but honestly though, the fact that somebody is in it makes it so much better.
Yeah.
From like the devil's advocate standpoint of me loving chaos in
instead
videos,
of-
this is it.
So they actually waited till someone was taking a shit to film. Like instead of going in to check to make sure the bathroom was open, they're like, if someone's in there, go jump over him.
I would be absolutely terrified at first, but I would clap.
Not
Not with my hands.
Shocked. Oh, you did start twerking
Yeah,
above your
just be
shit.
like, oh, done.
So this is a cut video. It's 6 people and they have to choose how to arrange themselves in order of highest IQ to lowest IQ.
I'm Tyler. I'm 21. I'm a high school graduate and I work in the Marine Corps.
Maria, I'm 30 years old. I have my PhD in cancer biology and I work in a biotech industry. Grad school, I went to University of South Carolina, and undergrad, I went to University of Florida. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 2, me, I don't know. PhD, cancer biology scientist. I work in a biotech company. We make COVID-19 testing kits.
Yeah,
Oh, God.
8 inches long and thick.
How about 8 inches and thick?
That's gotta be a thing on the channel whenever someone's like bragging, like 8 inches long and thick. I feel like, you know, when people say they're like really nice or something like that, it's kind of the same as this,
Yeah.
where it's like, no, you're not. Like, if you have to say the thing that you are, you're already trying to prove
Something
the
that
thing-
wasn't in question in the first place.
That no one was thinking. And like, whenever people say, oh, I'm really smart, that's the dumbest motherfucker in the room.
I'm
And
really not that. I'm not toxic. People say I'm toxic. I'm not toxic.
whenever you have to say shit like that, whatever you're trying to prove, you're the opposite of that. You're not
Usually.
that.
And also, like, you know, intelligence is something that's just so hard to just concretely define. And I don't even really think like IQ tests are
No,
necessarily
no.
a fully accurate picture. You judge a fish by how good it is at climbing a tree. It's going to
Yeah,
always be
same.
an idiot.
Yeah.
But like eating worms, pretty fucking good at that, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, I can totally see that this girl is like one of those people that is just like binary thinking. Information recall is the only indication of
It's
intelligence.
People that are good at trivia are geniuses and not just like borderline psychopaths because they just memorize a bunch of facts
I
for
bet
no
you
reason.
the Navy man's the most fucking
Yeah,
stable out of
I think-
all of them. Look at this
yeah.
guy. He has a
He looks
kind
super
demeanor.
normal. Yeah.
And then it has nothing to do with your background. I don't think you really have the highest EQ out of all of us. Tyler, he ranked last for me personally because the way he carries himself. He was ranking intelligence based on his point of view and not taking in other people's point of views and compiling results. But really just came down to his body language, his demeanor, the way he carried himself, the way he acted towards the group.
Number 1 is Raymond. Number 2 would be Kaylee. Number 3 will be Tyler. And number 4 would be Shada. Number 5 is Sean. And number 6 is Maria.
See, proves my hypothesis though.
you
she
just
was
can't-
trying to prove
yeah.
that she's the smartest.
No, it's true.
And she was dead last in
It's
the room.
true, man. Honestly, that
That's-
was more of a scientific process than I can. I can imagine.
I had
she
a
might have
hypothesis,
learned. Yep,
and
mhm.
it was
Tested.
proven correctly.
Well, that's not the whole scientific process, but
That's
yeah,
what it is.
It's, to you, it is. Yes.
Yes.
Well, and that's
To
all
a
that matters.
From a YouTuber's point of view,
which is the only fucking point of view that matters.
that is what it is.
I just love people biting off more than they can chew, and then having the rug pulled out.
Yeah,
from under
or
them.
just like karma and
and
like,
judging other people.
and judging other
It would be
people,
different
and
if
then-
she just laid out her proficiencies.
Yeah, it was just like,
and that's it. None of this.
yeah, no. When you do that,
No,
you lost the
this-
battle. Okay, so she's not the bride.
This Cruella attention seeker wore a white gown with a train that is right now pinned up to my sister's wedding. Her dance moves suck anyway.
My sister's getting married this weekend.
So I'll wear a white dress.
Yeah, I'm wearing a white dress.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
My girlfriend's wearing a white dress. It's gonna be a great time. Or just not tell her. It's a little surprise.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. Regardless of who it was, kick the person out. Even if it's your fucking mom.
Yeah.
Be like, hey, you're not coming in.
Hey, dude, it's a wedding. I bet you there's a punch bowl there. Turn that dress red a little bit.
Yeah, throw some shit out.
Whoa!
Yeah.
Sorry, I was careless and didn't think about other people. It's just the oldest no in the book.
Yeah, yeah.
If you're dressing for a statement at something that is not your
It's not about you.
deal,
Yeah.
don't.
Yep.
Just don't. There are a lot of ways, Nick. There are a lot of ways to make it about you. And you know, honestly, I'm just so happy to say that I've never done that. And I don't think we have. It's not like we have this 4-year catalog
Of
of our
videos.
opinions. But I will say the one difference is you guys come to watch us. Maybe you come while watching us.
Maybe. If you want to be the main character,
Make a YouTube channel.
make a YouTube
in
channel.
your bedroom. In your fucking bedroom. None of that word on the street stuff.
Yeah, don't do
no
that.
pranks.
Do something that is self-contained, that is about you and what you want to do. Don't make it impede on everybody else, because guess what? No one's the fucking main character, especially not you. You watching this, it's fucking not about
It's not you. It's not you, Kevin.
That's it.
Thank you for watching. If you did enjoy watching it, just make sure to give us a like and a sub. Thanks to the people who did subscribe to us.
Yeah,
And
you're
thank
cool.
you again.
And you know what? Everyone that subscribes becomes the main character,
Yeah,
actually.
in our
That's how that
eyes.
works. Because you're early in.
It's a good bet. It's like government bonds. It's slow moving, but you know, one day it's gonna be worth maybe like
$12.
yeah, $12 or $13.
It's going to be worth like $20.
So we'll send you $12 or $13 in the mail if you subscribe to us right now.
if you subscribe, we shout out our new subscribers at the end of every video. So here they are now.
You know what would be so funny? If you went to a Dunkin' Donuts and ordered a venti that tasted like, I don't know, Paul Blart's balls.
Yeah, there you go.
Can you replicate the musk?
Can you just
know?
gargle the oat milk before you spit it in my latte?